Hello and welcome to today's video. If you're in Sweden, happy Valborg, and today we are introducing another project pan. It's a lot. I've honestly, at this point, I've lost track of how many project pans I'm doing, but I love it. It's okay. So today we're doing the intro for the Graveyard project pan. This was started by Emily from Emily and Max, and I believe last I saw in the group chat that there were about over 40 people doing this project. So I think I will be able to link a playlist as well as like a Google spreadsheet of like everybody who's participating. Make sure you go check that list out, and also go check out Emily's channel. Thank you so much for letting me be a part of this, Emily. I'm so excited to binge watch everybody's videos. But let's go ahead and talk about this project a little bit. So this project is a project that runs from today till the end of October 31st or Halloween, and it has two different categories in which you can select products from. One is a category called collecting cobwebs, and these are just items that sit around your collection and you don't use as much anymore, or those kind of things. And the other category is called resurrection items, and they're items that are from like previous project pans in which maybe you didn't hit goal on or didn't finish or something like that. So let's go ahead and get started with the items that I'm pulling. First off, I'll start with my resurrection items, and I have one here. This is my Devoted Love perfume. Honestly, I got this from Big Lots for about $2 or $3, and this was in my project pan with my husband last year. He did a husband tries project pan with me, and we had a lot of fun doing that. But this is, I did hit my goal on this when I had it in that project. I wanted to get it down to these letters down here, and I did. So I will remark this bottle, but we're starting about in the middle of this word love here. And my goal will be to finish this by October, which I really think that I'll hit that goal early on, and then I will be able to roll something else in. Also, the updates for these videos will be every 2 months or bi-monthly, so let's go ahead to the next one. My next product is a bit more challenging. You may remember this one from my last year, like my year-long project pan, and this was an eyeshadow stick from Covergirl, and it is like ridiculously old, but it still works just fine. So I was using it as like a sticky base for shimmers. That's what it looks like right there. It's really pretty, and honestly, I made really good progress. That's what we're starting at. I'll mark this on a sheet of paper just in case too. But I worked on this last year steadily, and I wore it almost every time I wore a shimmer. I stuck this underneath it, and it didn't, I mean, like, I finished a little bit more than half of it, so you can imagine how big it was. But I do think that I will be pushing it to finish this by October. This will really have to be a product that I reach for really often to finish it. Also, something I didn't mention is that you can choose 5 to 10 products for this project, and this next one here is I'm not really quite sure which category it goes into. In the back of my head somewhere, I think I might have had this in a project pan a long time ago, but if it was my goal was to hit pan on it, and I have really good pan on it. This is a NYX matte but not flat powder foundation, and my goal is going to be to finish this. This is actually going to be quite hard to finish off because, one, I have 2 other powders in project pans that I'm working on, as well as 1 foundation that I'm working on, and maybe 2 foundations that I'm working on. And this is I use this honestly like a foundation setting powder. So I tend to put concealer on and then use this as a foundation / setting powder kind of thing. And this is gonna take a long time since I have so many other items that I'm working on. But then again, this powder does go a little faster than some other powder foundations that I have. But honestly, this was a good powder foundation when I had it, and I just have other ones that are better now. I expanded my collection. I like my other ones better, so it's time to move this one out officially. All right, moving solidly into the cobwebs category. This is a squalane, I'm not quite sure how you say it. This is an oil that I got from Timeless, and I bought this at a time where I was just making a big order, and it was pretty affordable. And it's not a bad product, but I just realized my skin likes other oils better. So I have set this, I think this has been sitting in my collection untouched for over 6 months now. So I figured this kind of project is perfect to put it in to start this here. So I will draw a little line on this, and we'll keep track of this. Also, I should say that I will take better pictures of this powder too, and here's a close-up of what it's looking like as we start. Sorry about that, I realized I didn't show like an up close of that. And then my last product that I'm putting in this project is my It CC Cream, and this is something that I obviously love because it's almost gone, but I have a really bad habit of when I'm almost done with things, I put them away. because I don't want to be without them, which doesn't really make sense. And this product I really honestly love because of the SPF in it, and I'm pretty sure that it's past the expiration date. If not, it's pretty darn close. So if I'm not done with this by October, we'll have big problems, because this needs to be done before summer ends. Otherwise, like, I let the SPF go to waste here, because living in Sweden, the sun decides to go away starting in like October, and it gets shorter, the days get shorter and shorter and shorter. So this is the perfect time to start working on a product like this, because I love the SPF in it. I love this product in general. I am actually wearing it today. And it's just something that I would hate to see this go to waste. So this definitely needs to go in a project so that I can finish it. Okay, so those are my 5 items. Since this project is about 6 months long, I don't want to overwhelm myself at first, because I have a lot of project pans going on right now, but maybe fingers crossed in the future, if in some of the next few updates, if I'm feeling better about how many items that I'm trying to pan, then maybe I'll add in a couple more into 1 or 2 of these categories. But for now, I'm going to stick with 5. Make sure you say hello in the comments. I'm excited to watch everybody's videos, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.